The World Health Organization says that an estimated 1 in 6 people globally are affected by infertility. But what are the common risks of infertility, and can this be reversed or even treated? Let's get to know more from functional and integrative medicine specialist and medical acupuncturist, Dr. Venisse Vance Valdez. Hello, Venisse, and welcome to New Day.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, when it comes to infertility, of course, it can either be the woman or the man ang may problema sa infertility. Pero, Venisse, what are the more common reasons why someone might have this problem of infertility?
So there can be a number of reasons. One can be a lot of lifestyle factors. What are exposures basically, and then what are the things that are not working inside the body. So we have to look at it from an upstream perspective, see what else might be happening underneath the hood.
Okay, so it's sort of trying to evaluate what is the root cause of the problem. Now, when it comes to infertility, of course, aside from any genetic predisposition on this, can infertility be prevented or even avoided?
So there are many ways to optimize fertility. I think it's better to frame it that way. There are so many things like nutrition. That's something that we can look into because a lot of people are nutrient deficient right now. A lot of those nutrient deficiencies won't allow a lot of our pathways inside our body to work for the whole system of fertility to work as well. So there are other ways also. Exercise, sleep is very, very important as well. And you know, how you manage stress is also affecting a lot of your hormone imbalance.
With all those that you mentioned, Dr. Venisse, it seems like does a lifestyle change come into question here when it comes to increasing the chances for fertility?
Yes, definitely. Because if you look at basically, for example, if you look at your plate, and you see that, you know, if it doesn't have a lot of color, if it doesn't have a lot of phytonutrients in it, you're not getting nutrient density, or you're not getting the actual things to power everything inside your body, to make good eggs, good sperm, to help implant the embryo, and a lot of other things. Okay,
now for our viewers who are not so familiar with the term functional and integrative medicine, this is more of a holistic approach. It's more patient-centric. It sort of answers the question why things are happening. It sort of delves into several factors. That being said, you are also an acupuncture specialist. How does acupuncture sort of integrate with infertility?
So acupuncture is one of the practices that we can incorporate in a fertility journey to help improve blood flow to your reproductive organs, help relax the body, and just help with hormone balancing. This is a way for us to give our patients more options in terms of what else they can do for their fertility journey.
Okay, so you also mentioned stress here. So is this a case, I'll give you a scenario, a newly married couple, the woman is like 3 years into the marriage, 5 years into the marriage, napapresyo na sila ng mga family members, bakit wala pa kayong anak? Is this sort of the scenario that you see mostly with your patients?
Oh yes, definitely. So a lot of them are, like what you said, Doc, is pressured, and that adds to their stress, that adds to their anxiety as well. And when a person is anxious, that can also affect how the hormones are at play, how their gut functions, how they're detoxifying, and so many other things.
So what can someone expect? They go to your clinic, they have this scenario. What can they expect when they first walk into your clinic?
So our clinic is very nice. It's very relaxing. But first we have to really talk to them and delve deep into their story, because every person's story is very different. How they got to where they are now is different. Even though they're presenting the same way, all of the root causes are different for each person.
So your approach to infertility for one patient is different from each patient to the next.
Yes.
Very specialized ang treatment. So for our viewers who are curious about this, who want to address certain issues that may concern them, where can they go? Who can they call?
So we have 3 clinics. We're called Centro Holistico. We have a clinic in Alabang, Pasig, and Quezon City. So we are Centro Holistico on all the social media platforms.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Venisse Valdez, for joining us here on New Day. I'm sure a lot of people are now enlightened on some of the risks of infertility, and there is something that they can do if ever this is an issue for them.
Yes, definitely. So, we talk to them first and foremost, and we'll give them a lot of options, a lot of other ways, other modalities as well to incorporate.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Okay.